can see me. I've got a new camera, so whether this is working or not, I don't know. So welcome back to the Self-Isolators workout. For those of you who've been doing it, you sort of get the plan's going to stay much the same now for the next session or two. The idea is to keep everybody fit and healthy and happy, but it's really aimed at people who are 60 plus in that direction. And the reason why we're doing that is because if you have extended periods of no activity or reduced activity, which we're all getting now because we're all staying at home, it's not wonderful for us. And so the idea is to make it challenging for everybody, but it's specifically designed for people who are a little bit older as well. Or people who haven't done exercise for a while. It doesn't have to be just to do with age. I know a lot of extremely fit 70 and 80-year-olds. So what we're going to do, just so we're all happy and safe, whenever we do the exercise, do the aerobic parts. Aerobic parts should only be, there's a thing called the talk test. And the talk test is a measure of how comfortable and how intense things are for you. So if you can't speak, it's probably going a little bit too hard and you should knock it back as well. Secondly, if you're getting a bit of an ache or sort of say creaky knees or creaky wrists or elbows or shoulders, things like that, that's fine. It's okay to work with that. You don't need to worry too much about pain. But if it's making you wince, it's usually time to back off. So the body loves a challenge, but it loves a challenge within its tolerance. So if you give it something to do, as long as it can deal with it, and as long as it's hard, you're going to get some reward back from that, and it'll enjoy it. So it's not no pain, no gain. It's a little bit of pain, some gain. Okay. So if it's too much, back off it a little bit. But the same format as before. Going to be warm up and aerobic put together, then we'll do some strength work, and then we'll move on to doing things like functional work as well. I'm just going to get my timer and set my timer up just so we got it going. Okay, fine. Okie doke. Right, and then let's get started. So we'll start off by just getting our joints warm, wiggling our fingers. Hopefully you can all see me and hear me. And then roll your wrists, go that way, and then change. Give everything a bit of a shake. And then elbows out, and then go easy. You can roll your shoulders forward, or you can roll your arm forward, or go the opposite way, go backwards. It's up to you. Okay, and then arms out to the side. Brilliant. And then just twist your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then lean down one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, brilliant. And just with your hands on your knees, just bend and straighten them a little bit. So if you've got things like, say, grumpy knees, arthritic knees, these types of things, you can often feel like exercise is the wrong thing. Actually, exercise is probably one of the best things you can do for it. As long as you're listening to it. If you find that they're easily provoked by certain exercises, cheat, don't do them, okay? Work on the other exercises that work well. But if it's just challenging and difficult because it's a hard exercise, not because it's painful, yeah, go for it, knock yourself out. Stand up tall, roll your hips one way, and then go the opposite way. So, when we get started properly now, it's going to begin to jog on the spot. The jogging on the spot is what we call active recovery. Okay, in the active recovery, the point is to try and get your heart rate back down again after we've done a different type of exercise, after we've done something that's a bit more difficult. So throughout the routine that we're doing, as we stop things and we go back to active recovery, you can either still jog quite fast, or you can begin to just march on the spot, or just pump your arms, or if you're really tired, just keep your arms moving. As long as you're doing something, that's all that matters. You just need to stay still. Try not to go and stop like that. It's not so good. So we'll start now. Begin to jog on the spot. We'll do 30 seconds of jogging on the spot. So if you want to just walk, that's fine. But if you want to get your knees up and get yourself going, it's also fine. You go in the middle somewhere. Just so you know, all we need for our exercise equipment is a sturdy chair. So if you've got your sturdy chair, go grab it. If you've not got it, now it's time to go get it. Keep jogging on the spot. Okay, and then we're going to start the reach ups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, back to jogging on the spot. Okay, let your breathing recover. You should find you getting a little bit warm now. Body's beginning to heat up. And what you can do, we're going to do some bend down as if you're grabbing something off the floor, stand up, throw it away. So 1, throw, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then back to jogging on the spot. So like all of these things, if you find that your movement mobility only lets you go to there, that's fine. You go to your limit. That's why we can all do exercises that work for all of us. Jogging on the spot. Let your breathing recover. Nice one. Okay, so the next exercise is going to be the side steps. We're going to move my chair. Side steps. We're going 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, reach. 1, 2, reach. 1, 2, reach. Just like that. Okay, so we'll just get started now. So if we're ready, go 1, 2, reach. 1, 2, reach. Reach. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Back to jogging on the spot. Nice one. So do a lot of the side steps. They're lateral movements. They help with the glutes and the glute muscles, but also the balance muscles and the balance control network helps protect us against falls and things like that when mixed up with a few other exercises. Let's keep jogging on the spot. Got another 10 seconds to go. And then the next exercise are going to be the step ups. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step, like this. So you're just lifting your knee up high. If you want to go faster, you can do. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so we just get started. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. And see if you can just hold it for a second. Step. 1, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. Awesome. Right, back to jogging on the spot. Alright, doing good. The next exercise will be the jogging with the punches in front. So we'll get started in a second. We've got about another 10 seconds recovery. So if you want to slow down, get your breath back, grab a drink, fine, go for it. If you want to sit out any exercises as well, it's fine. But also if you want to go for it, as long as you're safe. Okay, so let's get going, jogging on the spot and begin to punch in front or reaching out in front. Keep going. Right, so punch directly out. Okay, then punch a little bit higher. The faster you move your arms, the quicker your heart rate's going to go up as well. So if you're going to go a bit quicker, you'll get out of breath faster. Then back down. And to the front again. Okay, good, keep going. And go up. Back to the front. And down. Okay, and just give those shoulders a bit of a roll backwards. And then forwards. Everything recover a little bit. Okay, so our next exercise, we've got a little bit of recovery. So walking on the spot. And we're going to do the side step and plant. So this is a step. Put your foot down, hold. 1, 2, hold. And if you're getting good at this, you can put a little leap into it. And the idea is to try and challenge your balance a little bit. So if we start going off, so 1, 2, plant. 1, 2, plant. 2, plant. 1, 2, plant. 1, 2, plant. 1, 2, plant. 1, 2, plant. And again, go 1, 2, plant. 1, 2, plant. And again, 1, 2, plant. If you get a little bit of movement, I can go for it a little bit. See if you can stop yourself wobbling. And plant. 2, and then plant. 1, 2, and then plant. And then relax. Okay, back to jogging on the spot. Let yourself recover a little bit. Okie doke. So, final part is going to be the sprints for 10 seconds. The idea is to get yourself out of breath. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 seconds with about 20 seconds rest in between. You can do all, some, or none of this. We'll see how we get on. Okay, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So punch around the spot, fast you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that recover. Let your breathing come back. Okay, in about 10 seconds again, we're going to do it again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, that's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to jogging. Let yourself recover again. Alright, well done if you made it through these. Got about 15 seconds left. So if you want to, slow yourself right down. Let your body recover. You can keep jogging. Whatever works for you. Okay, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Give yourself a big deep breath in. Go grab a drink. We've got 2 minutes of rest, and then also grab your trusty chair for the next part. So the next bit, we've been doing squats and sit to stands. So what we're going to do is change it a little bit. Some people have been asking for it to be harder. So if you want to make this harder, instead of doing a squat, what you can do is a single leg sit to stand. So single leg sit to stand, I'll show you this way on and that way, is lower yourself into the chair, and then from here you try and lift yourself back out again. So I'll show you it sideways on. Make sure I hit the chair, so you lower, hold as deep as you can go, and then from there push yourself back out again. So if you want to do those instead of squats or instead of sit stands, that's fine. You can do that. You'll find it quite tough. Do 5 on each leg. So we'll just get started. I think that's about 2 minutes up once you got your drink. So I'm going to do squats for the first one. You can do any of those options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. Alright, have a rest. Next exercise, old favourite from last week, going to come back to press-ups. So instead of doing split squats today, we're going to do press-ups again. With press-ups, you can do a wall version, where you lean in, like this. You can even, if you have a bench or a worktop nearby, do an incline version. Or you can do them on your knees, or you can do them flat. I'm going to do them on my knees. You can do what you want, okay? So, into the position, whatever one works for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. All right, have a short rest. About 30 seconds or so, I'll move on to the next exercise, which is bridging. So, I've been introducing new aspects to each of the exercises as we go along. So for bridging, last session, we introduced the chair for the bridge. So you can either do a 2-leg bridge on the floor, a single leg bridge on the floor, or you can do a 2-leg bridge on the chair, or a single leg bridge on the chair. Your call. If you did single leg ones, you swap over at 5 repetitions. I'm going to do it on the chair today, but with 2 legs. So if we get started, get yourself in the position you want to be in, and then let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then have a short rest. So, if you need to get a drink, do so. I'm going to repeat that circuit again. So we're going to do either single leg sit to stands, squats, or normal sit to stands. That's the next thing I forgot. Okay. So the real trick with a lot of this is not to worry if you can't do everything. It's most important to work at your level of hard, whatever that is. So if you do 10 repetitions and actually really only get 8 or 9 done, and that 10th one was hard, this is brilliant. That's the level you should be working at. If you're finding it that you're getting to 10 no problem, then we try and find different ways to make it harder, to make it difficult again, which way we're bringing in the single leg stuff. Hopefully I'll do a video on this a bit as well, about how to make things harder without too much equipment. So move on. So this time I'll demonstrate sit to stand on the chair. You guys do single leg sit to stand, 5 in each leg, or you can do squats. 1. See if you can lower down, get close. 2. And if you're feeling stronger, see if you can just touch your bum on the chair and come back up again. 3. Touch your bum. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And then one more. 10. Brilliant. Okay. Short rest. Move on to the next one. Maybe press ups on the wall, press ups on a surface, press ups on the floor on your knees, press ups on the floor on your hands and feet. So I'll demonstrate this time on a wall surface so you guys can copy. Okay, so when we're ready, 10 press ups. Try and keep your body as straight as you can. Lower in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, brilliant. Give yourself a bit of a shake. Let yourself recover. And then if you want to grab your chair for the bridges, or you want to do it on the floor, that's fine. Just get yourself into position on the floor for the bridges. Lie back. A short rest. And then in 10 seconds, we're going to go. Okay, so this time I'm going to try and do 1-legged bridges, 5 in each leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then swap over. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more. 5, and then I'll sit back up again. All right, brilliant. So that's the second round of that circuit done. Going to move on to the functional exercises. So we've got a 2-minute break again, then we'll go on to the functional stuff. The functional work, think of them as awkward exercises. So the floor get up, I think a lot of people are finding surprisingly hard. This is a good thing. We want to work on that. We want to work on trying to get our balance up a little bit, trying to get our strength up by pushing up. If you need to use something to do it, that's okay. It will come in time. It means that you're working at your limit. What I would suggest though is, whenever you get to the point where you're pushing, try and push more through your legs than through your arms, because that'll help to condition the legs a little bit more. You may also find you've got a favourite leg that you're always getting up on your left hand side. If that's the case, try and find out, or have a go at the other side, I have a Nemo right knee, doesn't want to do work, so I always dodge off to the left leg. So I've got to make myself do right leg get-ups. So if you need to do stuff like that, that's fine. So if you've finished, you've had your drink, get yourselves ready. We're going to do 10 floor get-ups. The trick is also go into a different position each time. Get awkward, okay? Make it difficult for yourself. So go for it. Lie down, get yourself in an awkward position, and then stand up. 1. Same again, lie down, awkward position, and stand up. 2. Same again, get yourself down, even lie face down, stand up. 3. And go down again, awkward position, and stand up. 4. Down again, and we'll get yourself awkward position. And then 5. Then back down again, awkward position. 6. And then down again. 7. And again. 8. And again. 9. And one more time. 10. Find these easy. Try and do them faster. Go up quick. Right, have a short rest. Going to move on to the infamous glute busters. Okay, so the glute buster, we're going to try and keep your arms by your side. Take your leg out behind you. But this time what we're actually going to do, we're going to go this way first, 1, and then this way, second, 2. So there's 2 movements today. Just going to move the camera slightly so you can see. Okay, yeah, awesome. So, out behind to the same side as your leg, 1. Out behind to the opposite side to the leg that you're doing, 2. Okay, then this is number 2 actually, 2, 3. Try and keep your arms in if you have to, but if you have to, you can put your arms out the sides, right? And go 4, 4, 5. And what you're trying to do is tap gently. 5. So you're not trying to go clump in. Swap legs out to the side, back in again, and then across to the side. 2. Rather, 2 here. And out to here. That's the second one. Third one. 4th one. And then 5th one. Brilliant. And then relax. Now, next one. See how you fare with this. This is a power exercise. So what this means is we're going to move faster. So we're not going to do step downs today. We're going to do either fast stand-ups or, if you're up for it, a little jump. Jumps are fine, okay? But if you're not jumping a while, do a tiny one to start off with. Even have your feet just pretty much on the ground. What we're going to do is you either squat down and then just stand up fast, or squat down and then little jump. If you feel good and you're used to jumping, you can jump if you want to, fine. So let's go. I'll do small jumps. 1, 2. You might find this gets you out of breath quicker than you might imagine. 3, 4, 5. And we're going to stop at 5. Okay. Have a short rest. We'll go back to the floor get-ups. The awkward floor get-ups. So if you do, say boxing or martial arts, something like that, getting off the floor fast, it's a good skill. If you are on your own, being able to get yourself off the floor is also a good skill. So they're really useful exercises. So if you find it hard, fine. If you find it easy, try and do it faster so it's a bit more practical. So lie down, awkward position, get yourself up. You can do it fast, well then do it fast. Go again, lie down. Stand up. 2. Awkward position. 3. 4. Back down again. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Here's the last one. Crack it out. 10. Nice one. Get your breath back. Yeah, breath is good. Okay, let everything relax a little bit. Back to the glute busters. So we're doing 5 on each side, but this time it's 2 movements. So we're going out to the side of the leg that you're moving first of all. So that's going backwards on my right hand side, and then I'm going backwards on my left hand side with my right leg. So go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Brilliant. And swap over. Same on the other side. Stand nice tall. Take your left leg out. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Brilliant. And nearly finished. Last exercise, squat jumps or fast squat ups. So if you squat down, and you want to stand up fast, fine. If you want to do the jump, also fine. So we just get straight into these. So we've got about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. So squat down, and then as you fast, get up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So even if you want to go into here, 5. This is fine. And relax, and then that's it. Give yourself a clap. So now, bit of a warm down. You're going to walk on the spot. Move your arms if you want to. Bring your hands up high. Deep breath in. Drop your arms down. And again. Okay. And from here, just begin to bend forward. You're allowed to bend your back. Bending's fine, by the way. Anybody says you shouldn't bend, send them to me. And bend forward again. Bending is no problem. Body's great at it. And then bend forward. Round your back if you want to. Come back up. And then down again. Stand up tall. Go down to one side. Down to the other. And to the other. That's it. Okay, and just keep moving. Just going to waffle for a moment. So hope you're still enjoying this. I know the time's a bit different today. Sorry, I scheduled some other stuff at 11 o'clock and forgot about it. I'm aiming to do them on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at 11 o'clock, but it might shift a little bit, and I'll try and let you know in advance. If you're finding that things are feeling better for having done some exercise, this is right. This idea of wear and tear is nonsense, really, to be honest. We do undergo some changes as we get older. So if you've had creaky knees and things like that, this is sort of normal changes, and most of us, if you were to exercise, will have some changes. But these changes don't have to come with pain. And we're not rusty gates. We don't wear in the same way a gate does. We're living, breathing things, and we repair ourselves. And our the way our system works is not a mechanical system. It's a load of stuff that comes together. So you might look at and say, oh no, my knees, oh they're too sore, for example, or they grind. Well, they've been grinding since you first stood up. They're meant to. It's what they're good at. The pain itself doesn't have to come from that. Often it could be an inflammatory thing or a bit provoked, but also they can just be sensitive. And sometimes with loading within your tolerance, so challenging within your tolerance is the best thing you can do for it, because you're telling the nervous system, don't worry, this is nice. And it begins to believe you after a little while. And you should find that if you join them up a little bit, some consistency with the sessions, you begin to feel a lot better. I'll maybe talk a little bit more about this as we go on, because this is really my physio brain talking again. So I hope it's useful. Also, just to re-announce as well that we are closed. Keep More Physio is closed at the moment, except for online appointments. So if you need an appointment, want to speak to me, and geography is not a problem now. So if you want to give us a shout, you'll see it on the website, heatmorephysio.com website. So I hope you've had a brilliant time. If you've got any comments, put them down below. We've got some exercise videos coming shortly, which are to do with making them stronger, making an exercise stronger. For those of you who want to do stronger exercises, we find variations on that, especially if you're just in the house. Brilliant. All right, well, have a good day, and I'll